What it do? Um, right now it's top of the morning. Good evening, good afternoon, and what's up? How y'all doing? Doing this video here, had a great question. Someone asked me, "How is maritime life with young children?" Well, I want to start off by just saying the best word that I could use, I would say difficult, um, entertaining. It's a roller coaster. It's up and down, man. Um, how is maritime life? It's again difficult. Um, one moment you're happy, you love them, you appreciate them, and they helping you spend the money you make, so you really don't feel no way, you know. Another moment, you always leaving, right? Once you get back home and you get comfortable, you got to pick it up and take it back to the sea, take it back to your little small room, uh, take it back to strangers if you don't have a regular rotation. Like if you have a crew that you work with consistently, then you have to pack it up and take it to strangers, um, and leave your little ones behind, leave your family behind. That's difficult. Let's see. I'm gonna start with. So let's get the difficult things out the way. Let's say you miss birthdays, first words, first steps. Sometimes it feel like FaceTime is raising them, not you, because you're not present as much. You're more present through FaceTime. Um, that's a heavy feeling. You know what I'm saying? Having to deal with that. Um, Missing birthdays, I'm getting more used to. I'm not really big on the holidays and stuff like that, but for some people, it used to be very difficult. I've helped raise three kids prior to my actual son, so missing their birthdays and not being there for them was extremely uh, difficult and heavy. That was a heavy feeling. My son now, he's uh, two. He has a sister. She's my daughter. Uh, So it was even missing her birthday. I going through that relationship with those three prior to my son has kind of like I'm immune to it now. Like you know what I mean. Like it don't really bother me to miss birthdays. But and fortunately, I have not missed my son's birthday. Knock on wood. So he'll be 3 in December. So I haven't missed any of his birthdays yet, but he's only had two. And I'm in the process of pivoting out of the industry anyway. So I've had my son. I've missed enough birthdays, and I don't plan on missing this guy's. But first words, I did miss his first words. I can't remember what it was. I think it was dad. But and now he don't even say dad no more. He always saying mommy, mommy, mommy. He said mommy more than a little bit. Um, I did catch his first steps though. I was fortunate enough to catch his first steps. With I actually this was in 2023 December. I fell on the ship and fractured my foot, and I made it home that day. I made it home that nighttime. That morning, he actually took his first steps and he walked to me. Now he had been taking little bitty steps, but nothing like crazy. But like this morning, like he took like at least 5 steps, and he walked to me. So that was dope. Talk about uh, emotions and having the lifestyle. Period is just a emotional roller coaster where I just fell and fractured my foot. And it put me in position to be there and see my son take his first steps. That was fucking amazing, right? But if I missed it, I definitely would have been in my emotions for sure. So the other part is, um, when you come home, right? It'd be funny too. So like when you come home, and your kids like they treat you like you're a superhero, right? Or they could treat you like a stranger, right? And that's definitely what happened. My son is in daycare now, and I hadn't seen him in like 30 days. So I picked him up from daycare, but I told his mom let me go in there and get him. And when he saw me and his sister, right? And when he saw us, he immediately got up and it was like, "Mommy!" and dotted the door and went looking for her, and he found her right around the corner. He went straight to her. So like the next day, I same thing. I was like, just stay in the truck, just stay outside, right? Don't even go in the building. Open up the door. I was like, "What's up, soldier?" He seen me, "Mommy!" Went right past me. Didn't even like. And then after he saw his mom, that's when he was like, "Hey, Dad." So that is something, at 2 years old, the present parent is just gonna trump everything. I mean, when I say trump, I mean like get their attention. That's what they know. You know what I'm saying? That's the most consistent parent at all times. So it's just a natural thing. I'm really getting over it. It's not as bad as it used to be, but yeah, I was feeling a little way about that. It's human nature, man. Another thing I find to be helpful is like, no matter what, man. Once we get settled in, a couple days go by, and my son comes up to me and gives me like the biggest hug, or he likes to kiss me. Man, that shit take everything away. You know what I mean? Like whatever stress or situations I was dealing with when I was on the sea, when I was out to sea, when I come home and he gives me that big hug, man, epic. You know what I mean? Like it's just so soothing because it's so authentic. You know what I mean? Like, and he's at that age. He's two. He's innocent. So when he do something, he genuinely doing it because he want to do it. So, and my son's a boy too. Like, so he's a little rough, but so sweet, man. So whenever he gives me a hug and he comes kick it with me and he comes like just lay on my chest and lay on my lap, gives me a hug. It just takes me to a whole nother place, man. It's just real beautiful. Um, and it lets me know like the effort I'm putting in to raise my son to be a great man and to put him in environments where he can flourish and grow, and you know what I mean, and not be stagnant. I feel like it's all worth it. Um, it keeps me wanting to go back out, but not only that, not doesn't only just make me want to continue my career and keep pushing through the adversity, through the challenges, through the difficult, through the emotional roller coasters of being away, being home and being away from home. It makes me want to be a better man as well. So I think that right there, that feeling is just like none other, man. And I wouldn't trade it. I wouldn't trade it for anything in this world. Um, Unfortunately, the reality is when I'm home, I don't really make money. I make money, but the way the industry is set up and the company I work with, they have it set up where I don't really make money. So I have to be away to make money. So with that said, that give and take between me and the company is a fair exchange as of now. As of now. So another thing is while you're away, they grow so they it's a rapid growth, right? One moment you leave and they're coloring outside the lines, right? I'm gonna talk about his sister. Like one moment she's drawing, right? She's drawing. She's getting really good at it. And then 30 days, 60 days come back. 60 days go by. I come back and she's legit. You can see the growth in her drawings, right? With my son, uh, he's walking up the steps now. He's not like crawling up. Like he's like literally like right, left, up the stairs. You know what I'm saying? And like he's fluent. You know what I mean? Like his confidence, my son's confidence is like through the roof. Um, he's not afraid to climb and jump. His sister, she's riding bikes, she's skating. Um, his sister growth is always, always I'm taken back because she's so smart and intelligent. You know what I mean? So it's just like she has the ability to learn things, and now she's at the point where she's putting her feelings into sentences where you can like it's like she's 9 but she kind of sounds 12ish. You know what I mean? Like you can see what she's definitely moving towards the preteeny type shit, right? She's still 9. She's still 9 years old, so she still likes to do different things in that age. But like, it's that growth that's always like, oh you're oh you're not 8 year no you're not 8 years old no more. You're 9. And for me, numbers don't matter. It's the growth. Time doesn't necessarily matter. The benchmarks. I don't know if you know what benchmarks are, but like benchmarks that they're supposed to hit in life is more incredible to me than they're supposed to be at this age, at that age, doing this at that age. It's them actually completing it and getting it done and growing and learning that really that awes me. Like I'm always like, oh shit, like. And then my son, like, oh man, he's not only just like he's 2 years old and like, um, he's always bringing me books to read. He always puts the books in somebody's face, like and read. He wants you to read the books, and like as you're reading the book, like he'll go over his alphabets and he likes to spell. When I do my videos, like right now, if he was here, he'll be counting with the how the recorder is recording the time. He would definitely be counting right now. You know what I'm saying? So like that's the little things that are like, oh man, like that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Because like he's 2 years old, but he can. I mean, of course the numbers are right there on the camera, but he's fluent with it. He knows it. He's counting and and that's dope, man. That's the good side of it. That's the parts. Definitely the parts I love. I love seeing the growth. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I said all that to say, man. It's quite rewarding. It's a rewarding thing. It's overall. I'm happy because I have a mission. I have a goal. I have a purpose. Um, I had my son at 43. And before then, I had no mission. I was adrift, okay, just going through life. Um, but now, when he was born, it really gave me direction. It gave me a course that I could set and I can really work towards it. And he's him and his sister and my three older kids. Uh, they are a blessing, no doubt to me. They are definitely a big chapter, lots of chapters in my life story that I enjoy sharing with people. You know what I'm saying? So, um, yeah, it's great, man. It's challenging, but all in all, it does have a great reason. It's a great feeling to know who you're doing it for, why you're doing it for. I'm building something, and they have something like this YouTube channel they have, which originally was set up for them, for my kids on Maritime Life at Sea. So this whole channel is dedicated to them, so they can have a clear insight on what I did, how I felt, what was going on, and in that I'm able to share information with people like you. So it's an impact. My son's maritime kids in the maritime life is impactful, and it's great. I'm really looking forward to having suburban kids. Like they growing up, they're not growing up in the environment I grew in. Nothing wrong with that environment, but that's not what I want for my kids, for my son specifically. Uh, I want him and his sister to have much more. So, with that said, man, I hope that was helpful. I look forward to doing a part two to this. And yeah, man, let me know what y'all thoughts are, man. What you thinking? How you feeling? Let me know if this was helpful. All right, man. So it's the Maritime Industry 904. Get your mind right, sailor. You know what I'm saying? Don't be adrift. Over and out.